You've got to admire China's commitment to efficiency. Why it only takes 10 minutes after creating an account on China's TikTok app for the platform's algorithm to begin pushing suicide videos to 13-year-old children. Talk about killing them with service. So, what prompts the malevolent TikTok algorithm to start presenting suicide videos within 10 minutes to unsuspecting 13-year-old children? The user has to simply suggest he is sexually frustrated. 13-year-old dealing with raging hormones. Yeah, I would say a little confused and frustrated in terms of everything. We now know all this thanks to research published earlier in the week by corporate accountability group ECO and shared with Vice News. The researchers set up 9 different new TikTok accounts and listed their age as 13. The youngest age users can join the platform. Then they went on to mimic who they referred to as incels or involuntary celibates, which is an online community of young men who formed a bond around their lack of sexual success with women, according to Vice News. Yeah, 13-year-olds with a lack of sexual success around women? I certainly hope so. Minutes later, the researchers found that after viewing just 10 videos having to do with incel-related topics, the TikTok accounts For You pages were all filled with similar content. One test account was shown a video that featured a clip of Jake Gyllenhaal, whose films have reportedly been popular among the incel community. And in the video, the actor was seen with a rifle in his mouth saying, "Shoot me in the effing face." The video also included text which read, "Get shot or see her with someone else." As an added bonus, the majority of the commenters were in support of the suggested suicide. Other commenters lamented about their loneliness, with many saying they felt dead inside. One commenter even suggested his own suicide within the next 4 hours. The Jake Gyllenhaal clip, which has since been deleted, had garnered over 440,000 likes, over 2.1 million views, 7,200 comments, and more than 11,000 shares. 10 minutes and a few clicks on TikTok is all that is needed to fall into the rabbit hole of some of the darkest and most harmful content online, Min Hamad, eco-campaigner and co-author of the research, told Vice News. The algorithm forces you into a spiral of depression, hopelessness, and self-harm. And it's terribly difficult to get out of that spiral once the algorithm thinks it knows what you want to see. Hamad added, "It's extremely alarming to see how easy it is for children to fall into the spiral." With crap like TikTok doing the parenting, is it any wonder, folks, that kids today are the most anxious, depressed, confused, and suicidal when compared to their counterparts from years gone by? TikTok, which has replaced Instagram and Facebook as the de facto go-to social media platform for teenagers in the United States and Canada, is known for pushing content harmful to children and young adults, which in some cases has even resulted in injury and death. Now, before you begin to think TikTok's malicious algorithm is only seeking and wreaking havoc on young kids, think again. Earlier this month, the University of Massachusetts had to warn its students, these are college students, university students, about a new drinking trend on TikTok, which has resulted in 28 ambulances being called to off-campus parties in the area. The trend? Well, that involves students creating a blackout rage gallon of alcohol, flavoring, and other ingredients. Of course, TikTok's destructive reach isn't isolated to the US or Canada alone. Earlier this year, a 12-year-old girl in Argentina died after participating in the deadly choking challenge, first popularized on the Chinese app. The girl's death was even filmed in a video call while her classmates watched as she attempted the deadly challenge. Last summer, a 14-year-old and a 12-year-old in the UK allegedly died due to attempting the same TikTok challenge. Last September, the FDA warned parents of a deadly new TikTok challenge that involves children cooking chicken in NyQuil, presumably to eat. Another TikTok challenge in 2020 involved urging users to take large doses of the allergy medication Benadryl to induce hallucinations. The challenge resulted in reports of teens being rushed to the hospital and in some cases, dying. By now, some of you must be wondering, what about kids in China? How are they faring and handling TikTok's evil architecture? Well, you're not going to believe it, but apparently in China, the way the algorithm works is totally the opposite of everywhere else in the world. You see, in China, it doesn't reward people for doing stupid, asinine things like redefining their pronouns, coming up with creative ways of killing themselves, or gyrating and twerking for the camera. No, the algorithm rewards kids that are doing what the CCP wants them to do, glorify the might of China. So in China, you'll see kids doing cool engineering, science, and mathematics stuff. Kids playing chess or doing amazing gymnastics. For some strange reason, in China, TikTok encourages excellence rather than despair and moral depravity. Makes sense? China's grand goal is to dominate the world. And what better way to do this than to screw up your competition, especially the youngest generations of other nations. Simply reward the stupidest amongst them, the ones who've only achieved fame by making the most worthless, useless contributions to society, then have their legions of sycophants blindly emulate and worship them right into the moral, ideological, and political abyss, and voila, you've conquered the world without even firing a shot. Anyway, I thank you for watching. Please post any comments you have in my comment section. You can also follow me on my Rumble and my Locals account. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. And share this video with any parents you know or anybody like that. I think it's really important that people know the truth about TikTok and just how harmful this is. Anyway, I'll see you next time.